guys, it's Roxie with Roxie's Broadway Breakdown. Welcome back to my channel. And so this is yet another video on upcoming shows. This is for January of 2024. I seem to do a lot of these because Broadway is ever changing. Shows are coming in, shows are going out. And that's because Broadway musicals especially are so costly to produce. I think gone are the days of Phantom and Chicago and Lion King and Wicked that have the true staying power to go on for decades and decades. But they're just so costly to maintain on a weekly basis, and ticket sales are so high, and it's really hard for producers to recoup their costs, that it takes a very special, unique show to have that kind of longevity. But it's not for lack of shows still being worthy or still being good. I mean, a lot of shows, you know, get Tony nominated, they win their Tonys, but it's just a new era we're in, that things are so costly. And but I don't know, for whatever reason, I think we've seen sort of the last of those shows that have that kind of, you know, 35-year run like Phantom. But let's get to these new shows. All right, starting with Days of Wine and Roses, starring Brian Darcy and Kelly O'Hara, two very seasoned Broadway actors, very talented actors. They had a great run in Chicago. They got great reviews while they were there, and now they're moving to New York. So let's see how this show fares on Broadway. Water for Elephants. This is based off the movie that starred Reese Witherspoon and Robert Pattinson. This came from a novel originally, but I don't know. One, it's a very sad story. Not that there's not sad musicals, but it revolves around these very majestic animals, and it takes place in and around in a circus. I would think it would take incredible sets, probably some special effects, I would think. So again, very costly. So I don't know how that will do, but we'll see. All right, The Who's Tommy is coming back. I love this show. Des McAnuff is coming back to update his production of it, and it is a dark subject matter, but I love the music. Who doesn't love The Who? So we will see how this revival goes. All right, The Outsiders, a classic movie based off the S.E. Hinton novel. And if you just think about this movie and the cast, Patrick Swayze, C. Thomas Howell, Ralph Macchio, Rob Lowe, Emilio Estevez, Diane Lane, Matt Dillon, Tom Cruise. I mean, all of them turned out to be A-list actors. And I'm sure when they assembled that cast, they just thought, yeah, we've got a great, you know, cast, bunch of talented actors. Little did they know how all of them would just, you know, skyrocket to stardom. And I'm thinking of this, and, you know, usually when you have stage to screen or screen to stage, sometimes one or two people are, you know, very memorable for the role. And, but this is kind of like the entire cast are so synonymous with these, you know, very, very well-known, iconic roles. Stay Gold, Ponyboy. I don't know, it's gonna be kind of hard to see a musical with somebody other than Patrick Swayze or C. Thomas Howell or Diane Lane. I don't know. I don't know even what the music would sound like, what the staging would be like, what the choreography would look like. I don't know. I mean, I shouldn't, you know, jump to conclusions yet about what this musical is going to look or sound like, but I always have a hard time with the translations of those movies to stage even back to movie, but maybe I should reserve judgment. All right, Heart of Rock and Roll, based off the music of Huey Lewis and the News. He is doing a jukebox musical, but it's not biographical, so I really don't know what the plot is. Maybe I should have delved into that a bit more. And then The Wiz. Sorry, The Wiz is coming back, a revival in April 2024, and I just love The Wiz. You can't beat dancing to the music of The Wiz. It's just so fun and upbeat, and I think they're doing a little bit of a new take on it, and very updated version of The Wiz, so I can't wait to see what that's like. But there you go. There are some shows coming. I know there are more, not just in the spring, but summer, fall as well. I was kind of reading ahead of like what they're kind of looking at, what they're trying to get to, not just for 2024, but for 2025. I'm like, some of those I really question. Some of them seemed a bit ambitious, but I thought, it's Broadway. Anything goes. So we'll see. All right, there you go. Don't forget to click and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next.